I have been around a lot of high-profile people in my career. First as a business person, lawyer, entertainment lawyer, and now in politics. And when some people enter public life, they change. Who is that? No, sorry. Wait, is that Kamala? Check in on me. She might. But some people change, and like, their families don't even recognize them anymore. Not Kamala Harris. The Kamala Harris you see running for president is the most, it's like the most version of her. It's the most authentic version of her. And you can ask anyone in our big, beautiful, blended family who you got to meet during the convention. That's who she is. She's the same person that we get to love as a family member that you are all now seeing. And who is that person? She's joyful, which is a good thing. She's also tough, which is a good thing. And it's her empathy, it's her superpower. Her ability to understand what other people are going through, that is really her strength. And she's also someone who always steps up when she's needed. And now that the country, even the world, needed somebody to step into the void, step into the breach, Kamala Harris did that. And she did it in such an incredible way. And I mentioned this in my remarks, she's always been there for our family, always, through thick and thin. And now she's there for our country. And when the stakes are the highest, the expectations are highest, that's when she delivers in the biggest, best version of herself. So I'm so proud of her. So I knew of Kamala Harris before that infamous blind date with the phone call and it's Doug and all that. Completely true story, and yes, I did have to listen to that voicemail again. But I knew who she was because she was our Attorney General, and I was a business lawyer, and she was someone to be reckoned with. Let me tell you something. So I knew exactly who she was. She was a force, and in a lot of ways, feared for her toughness and feared for her ability to ferret out wrongdoing and remediate that. So that is the Kamala Harris I first knew of. I'm like, am I really gonna go on a blind date with her? I did. I'm glad I did. And just like I didn't have to explain to her who I was as a Jewish person. Like, she just knew. She knew who we were, what our traditions, what our values were. I also didn't have to explain to her like what I did for a living. I was a business lawyer, and she got it. She understands business. She knew what I did for a living. She knew what the clients were doing, and I didn't have to explain that to her because she knows what's going on with that, and she also knows that business is so important. It's in some ways the lifeblood of our communities. It's the lifeblood of what you're all doing. And getting to meet some of the folks backstage and the small business community that they're a part of, this place that we're right here, I mean, this is the heart and soul of our communities. It's the heart and soul of our country. And she knows that. And she... And as I think you heard her say too, she approaches everything through the prism of you. In her entire career, she has had one client and one client only, us, the people.